big drop in oil prices, right, causing big cutbacks in the energy industry right now, which means many people are out of work. Suddenly being out of work can be tough, but there is hope out there. There are options at the upcoming Calgary Career Fair and Training Expo happening tomorrow at the TELUS Convention Centre. Maybe kind of a silver lining here. Julie Wright from Alberta Business and Education Services here this morning with tips on how to cope if you're looking for work. So Julie, let's start right at the beginning. So I find out I'm getting laid off. What's the first thing I should do?
Well, I think access unemployment insurance would be the first thing.
Yeah.
And then knowledge is empowerment. So I think get out there, find out what's available. That's why the career fair is so great.
Yeah.
You have, 40 plus vendors together. They're all there because they're looking for people. So network, get out there, find out what your options are, and go from there.
In my career, I've been laid off 3 times, and I know I was always inclined to kind of hole up in my house and kind of say, oh, woe is me, that type of thing, right? But you're saying that no, you got to get out there and let people know what's happened because there might be something, right?
That's right. And I think it's important to allow yourself to accept the fact that that's your reality and grieve. Yeah. Absolutely. But I think you do have to get out there and find out what your options are. A lot of people don't know that there are things out there that would help them integrate back into a really stable industry.
Okay, now if I am trying to integrate back in, I've gone through whatever emotional process I have to get through. The career fair is a great first step, but what if there isn't a career fair? Are there steps I can take? Like, is there certain people I should be contacting, like past employers, or what do you think? I
think Calgary specifically has tons of resources for that kind of thing. So Alberta Works offices, Google's an amazing thing. You could Google what to do when you're unemployed and find a lot of resources. Training programs will pop up, things like that.
Yeah, okay. And if you do still have trouble, if you're weeks, even months into your kind of layoff process, when do you need to know that it's time to get help emotionally for this, like you haven't gotten over the hump?
I would say allow yourself a number of weeks, if not even months, depending on how long you were in the industry.
Sure.
It's a big change, no matter how long you were working at that job. So I think you need to allow yourself time to process that, but I think at some point after a number of weeks or a number of months, you have to look at what your options are and not rush into something, but make a very informed choice about what you want to do next. Next
down the road, right? The Career Expo we've been talking about, by the way, is starting tomorrow. It's at the TELUS Convention Centre, presented by Job Classified from 10 until 5. And you were saying there are 40 vendors plus that are going to be there, Julie,
That's right, 40 plus vendors. So there'll be schools there, such as ourselves. There'll also be employers that are looking for employees. So it's a great opportunity. I call it speed dating for employees.
For work,
That's right.
That's actually a good comparison.
So you get to see what types of employers are out there, what training options are there, and they get a feel for what kind of person you are in a very short period of time.
All right, good stuff. Thank you, Julie, for coming in. BreakfastTelevision.ca, we have links and information for you if you want to further kind of progress on this.